Hello, my earth signs. Melbo here with your reading for the month of March. This is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I did pull cards initially to get a good read. I will pull some live, but looking at the initial cards, it's interesting that I'm picking up a theme for other people as well, because these cards lay out pretty much, very much a lot like what it did for fire signs. But I'm sure there's a bit of a different message here. What I'm definitely seeing here is that you've been fighting. You've been fighting either against negative energy or negative person, a situation. It has taken a lot of energy out of you, and it's been very draining. It is important to remember that things don't always have to be like that. And when we've had to fight a lot for some reason, we tend to start carrying that with us into other situations. We tend to start expecting conflict, expecting people to be going up against us when they might not be. So it's important that as you move out of difficult situations, that you allow yourself to think that things can be different and they can be great. There is some masculine, authoritative energy that is overbearing, dictating even. And I'm going to pull some cards to see how we deal with that kind of energy. What is the message there for us? The Tower card came up in the Wild card position, which talks about how this energy, although the Tower is often not not appreciated, it can actually bring about very great change. Now, in the future, the near future, there was the Fool. This was reversed. Now, I want to talk about this because people hear the Fool and they think this person is not smart. They're not very bright. But the whole point of the Fool is knowing that the universe has your back. The universe is going to watch out for you, that things are going to be okay, that even though you are a little scared of the unknown, knowing that is going to work out. You just don't know the details. So it is, if you are having fears and doubts about the future for yourself, that is okay. That's normal. It is normal to feel that way. Change is even stressful when you initiate it yourself. So like you decide you've gotten a raise, you have more money, so you want to move into a better place. That's stressful. That's one of the most stressful things, is moving, whether you're moving to a better place or not. So keep that in mind, and perhaps write down your feelings, or take a moment to vibe check yourself on a daily basis while you're in the stressful situation, which means just, sit in quiet with yourself for a minute and check in. If you're feeling angry, if you're feeling tense, if you're feeling sad, try to identify why you're feeling that way, what may have triggered that feeling throughout the day. Just be in touch with yourself so that you can get through this and come out on the other side very joyous for the future. I do want to say, you put up a good fight. You really put up a good fight. And the battle's over. The battle is over now. And it's time to stop fighting. It's time to walk away. So you might have already won the battle, but you still think that there's a fight to be had. And sometimes you just have to cut your losses and be like, I'm done engaging in that. And that's okay. You don't have to win because you already did. You already did. And part of you winning is walking away. All right. So this is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. I haven't used these cards in a very long time, but they wanted to come out today, so here they are. Here's one. Interesting. It's one of my favorite goddesses. Okay, I'm going to do 3. Whoa. Okay, I heard it. I heard that. Okay, so first card was Bridget. Okay, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Bridget is holding a fire. And holding a fire, holding a flame, that's serious control. It takes some serious control to stand up for yourself and not set things on fire, burn things down. You can stay in your place of peace and still speak up for yourself, or choose to disengage from things that are draining your energy and are not good for you. Also, the great goddess Bridget is the female equivalent to Archangel Michael. So she can help with protection, and also just managing energies around you. So I do think there is a little bit of definitely collective energy swirling around that is not helping us for our highest good. The energy is chaotic. There's a lot of negative energy flowing around, but there's also positive energy out there. It's just negativity tends to be louder. Doesn't mean that it is more impactful. And then I got Kali, which is very interesting. Endings and beginnings, because you got the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, and the Fool. So all of that is endings and beginnings. And the Tower. So there's definitely some great change going on right now. There is a shift, Earth signs. There is a shift in March for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And it's important to not be afraid. Do not be afraid of the energy that wants to come in and bring something new to you. The old must be released so that the new can enter. So there is some stuff that's got to go. It's got to go. And very positive card here. Blossoming. You are getting started. You're just getting started. So have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. Arakura is the goddess. And look at that beautiful image of blossoming from that flower. So this is you, and you're an earth sign, and you are planted in fertile ground because you have done a lot to have a solid foundation. You can achieve great things. You can continue on a great path, and it doesn't matter if your situation changes. It does not change that you have that beautiful foundation that you worked very hard to build. That cannot be taken away from you, and that will remain with you, and is why you will be able to blossom even after things have changed. It is important, though, that you allow yourself a little time for the dust to settle. Yeah, definitely need a little time to relax and rest after great change. And you guys, if you're like, I don't see what would change in my life, is there something that needs to change? Is there something that needs to be transmuted, transformed? If not, it's okay. Sometimes readings won't resonate, and that's all right. But I am saying, if you can see where something has long since needed to be changed, then maybe it is you that has to bring it about. Maybe you have to be the authority that makes it happen. Because sometimes we're allowed to sit in stagnant situations until we're ready to go somewhere else, do something different. All right, so this is Wisdom of the Hidden Realms from Colette Baron Reed. This deck wanted to come out, so let's see what card we've got for you for this one. I see it, but it's all the way. I'm looking here. See, I'm not looking at the card. What is this one? The Fire Prince. I pulled this for our fire signs, so that's really interesting that this card came up. So there's definitely a theme for the collective right now. So the energy of fire gets things done, but can also burn things down. So it's important to manage your energy and manage your feelings, and make sure that you are expressing feelings in a healthy way. It is not necessary to stifle anything. You do not need to stifle anything. You just have to be able to release things in a positive, healthy manner. The last thing you want to do is to destroy something out of anger, out of frustration. Don't give up. You don't have to give up on anything that you want. You just have to make sure that your creative fire energy is used properly. Destruction gets messy. Kali, that's like her message just came through. Like, destruction can get messy. Chaos can be birthed. So it is important that you carefully dismantle things that no longer work for you, and beginnings that come in. Don't be afraid of the dark. That's interesting. She's definitely talking to me right now. Don't be afraid of the dark. Eclipse. Okay, we got an eclipse coming. I don't know when, because I haven't been looking. I haven't been paying attention. There's an eclipse coming up, though. New beginning energy. But it's dark. It's hella dark. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the darkness that new beginnings may have. The moon, new beginnings is totally dark. and that can seem to be kind of like a, what is that word? Contradiction. But it's not. It's not. Light is birthed from dark. Okay? Everything came from a void. Okay, there's that card. The Well Watcher, Wisdom, Power of the Divine. Lots of divine. Ow, hit my funny bone. It was not funny. Oh, sorry. Ow, man. The Well Watcher. Okay. Wisdom, Power of the Divine. See how I did that, y'all? I hit my elbow and I did not get angry. And I did not set anything on fire. That is the point. There is great potential in the well. In the well is water and emotions. I like to say this. I don't like to say this. This is the truth about me as a Capricorn, that my feelings are deep in the bottom of a well. And so in order for me to really get in touch with exactly how I'm feeling, I have to sit and think about it. And I say that I'm putting the bucket, I'm sending the bucket down to bring the bucket up to examine my feelings. That's how I feel like my emotional process is. So wisdom, power of the divine. There is a divine presence in this change that's happening, and you can trust it. You can trust it. And she's got an owl on her shoulder, the wise one. And the owl is very intuitive and can see in the dark, and can turn its head around and see things behind its back. So that's a very nice totem to have. My nose is itching. I still haven't figured out what that means, but I think it has something to do with the messages coming through. And lastly, we're just going to pull a card from the universe has your back, okay? We're going to close this out. And I just want to say, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns, the future is yours to have as you want it to be, okay? I feel like there has been a lot of work done over years to get to the point where you can make it what you want it to be. So embrace that. Embrace that. Celebrate that. Celebrate it with trust that whatever change is coming your way is for your highest and best good. And all is well. All is well in your world, because there is a divine force that is looking out for you, watching over you, orchestrating the details. That's deep. Okay, so that's your message from the universe. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. So meaning if things fall apart, if things get in your way, they might be just moving you to a path that's a little clearer and you didn't see it. Like you didn't see the option. You might have been too wrapped up in the path that you were going down that you did not see the option of this other path that's going the same place, but it's a smoother path. So when divine intervention is at play, there's going to be things that happen that you might think are like detours or obstacles, but they're actually placed by a very good source, divinely guided to steer you to go someplace better. So I wish you the best in March. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel aligned with the message, or if there's someone else you would want to share it with. And I just would want to say for the month of March to please take good care of yourself. Stay hydrated, make sure you eat well, make sure you're sleeping well, make sure that you're making sure your bedroom is set up for good rest, because I feel like at this time you will need to make sure that you're taking care of your basic needs to make sure that you have your energy for the new beginning. Okay, take care. Bye.